Hey guys, it is April 29th and I am back with this week's video. Why did my hands they went like this? I don't even know. I'm back with today's video and it's going to be talking about a blog post that I actually wrote March 21st, 2017. Wow. So over a year ago. I have my computer right here with it on it because you know I film on my phone because we're broke college students like that, even though I have a job. But I'm trying to save up for some real life stuff, so filming on the phone, but it's actually not like bad quality, so I'm not mad at it. But I did write this blog post over a year ago when I was in the dorms at Long Beach, and it's 20 things no one tells you about freshman year at California State University of Long Beach. So I know I have linked this in some of my videos in the description box, but I will link it down below for you guys just so you can go check it out, even though I'm going to be reading over it. If you want to see that this is actually what I'm reading, then look me up because you know I don't lie to you. It's like, why would I do that? Because there's no point, you know? So anyways, I thought I would share this with you guys because it's kind of fun to look back and see what I thought. Things you like should know that no one tells you, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see if everything I said is actually the case. And before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more content about college in general, Cal State Long Beach, because that is where I go. Vlogs about my life through college. I actually haven't done one in a while, so probably gonna do one next week, I think. We will see, but you have to stay tuned for that. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and turn on those post notifications if you want to know when I upload, which is on Fridays. Oh, just FYI. But you know, you don't know what time, so if you want to know the exact time that I upload, I don't know why you would want to know that. But if you do, hit that bell button right there next to the subscribe. And now let's just get straight into this video. Okay guys, so I just thought this video would just be perfect because a lot of you are freshmen coming in next year, or some of you are juniors, which I have heard just getting ready for senior year and applying for colleges right now. So we're going to read this blog post that I actually haven't read in a while, so I'm just gonna get into it. So I started out with this not bio, but like this intro little paragraph, and I was like, when I first started college, I didn't know what to expect. You never really know until you show up for that first day in all its glory and see for yourself what college is all about. But if you're looking for some tips and tricks of the trade, I hope my 2 cents. Okay guys, can we just say I spelled sense wrong? How did they not auto check that when I sent this in? I spelled cents C-E-N-T-S as in money, and they kept it. So I know how to spell cents, but they did not change that. Thank you, Society 19. Anyways, I hope my 2 cents into my first year of college life helps you have a great freshman year at California State University of Long Beach. So when my roommate and I decided to sit down, shout out to you, Claire, and think about this topic, here's what we came up with. Let's just get straight into the content. So number 1, you will encounter a lot of fugazis. Okay, Brooke, why? I was really into, so a lot of people are actually from the Bay Area that I know, because a lot of people come from up north. So there are a lot of terms that we don't use down here that they do, and one of the terms that I had never heard before was fugazi. So it's kind of like a fake person, or just like someone that isn't going to be like super real with you. Okay, so fake. Wow, okay, Brooke, bye. So I go into explaining it. And by this, we mean fake people, so beware. There will be a lot of people who try to be your friend, but will end up not being so friendly in the end. Make sure you become friends with people based on their character, not just by looks. So I feel like for this first one, definitely I was going through something at this point in time when I did write this, so not everyone is gonna be a fugazi. And I don't really know why I started out with this. It was probably just because I was going through something. This is more okay, don't hate me for saying this, but This was more geared towards guys being boys. You know what I mean? Like, totally gonna beep that out. But you know what I mean. I feel like, you know, like girls and guys, like sometimes they just don't connect, and like you go through things, and I feel like freshman year is a good way to figure that all out, figure out what you want, like just explore situations, like. And personally, like, I had some experiences that were not so fun, but I feel like everyone has to go through that at some point in your life, because I mean, how are you gonna learn, you know? So don't take what that first point was like into a lot of consideration. Trust me, everyone there, for the most part that I've met, has been like super nice. So ignore. Next. So number 2, the frat parties are not what you expect them to be. Okay, this is seriously such a negative article. Wow, okay. Only some of the houses are pretty decent. Others will make you question whether or not everything is completely sanitary. In most cases, it isn't. Go to the frats where the music is lit and there is a ton of dancing, because who doesn't love dancing, right? So, okay, I do have to say, like, some of the houses really aren't sanitary, let's be real, because they're frat guys, and as much as like you want to be clean, like sometimes you just aren't, you know? So I kind of stand by that. No, I definitely stand by that. That one is a fact. Okay. Anyways, number 3, you need to stay active. Otherwise, the freshman 15 will be right around the corner. Make use of the gym, because it is probably Make use of the gym because it's probably state-of-the-art and it's covered in your tuition. So our gym is state-of-the-art. It was remodeled not too long ago. The equipment is really nice. Sometimes it breaks because like a lot of people use it, so that's not that bad. Freshman 15, guys, you know I've talked about it before. Honestly, just make healthy choices. Like, I get it, it's a buffet at the dining halls. I get it, you're on a college campus. You're kind of just like chilling. You're like, I can do whatever I want. I'm an adult. I'm in college. Blah, blah, blah. But let's be real, guys. You need to stay healthy. Because what's better than that, you know? And the gym. We love that. Number 4. Vacuum your floors if you are dorming. Okay, I'm not even kidding. This is so real. It's insane. Like, you have to. It gets hairy very fast. It isn't fun to walk around and feel hair everywhere you go. Gross. Obviously, this is more geared towards girls. I know you ladies, you know, long hair, even girls with shorter hair, we like shed. Like, I can't tell you how much hair was in our room. So they do have vacuums you can check out from the commons, you know, Parkside, Hillside, Beachside. So you can check those out, use them for your room. But if you can, I do recommend getting like a small vacuum. I know some of my suite mates had one. Yeah, I think one of our suite mates had one, and we were just able to borrow that and vacuum our rooms. So if you want to be helpful, and a good tip, bring a vacuum. It's necessary. Guys, you too, because sometimes it gets a little messy in there, and there's food everywhere, and trash and grossness, and just clean up, you know what I'm saying? Number 5, the weather is bipolar, so be prepared for all weather conditions. This is more of those for you. This is more for those of you that will be living on campus. Why can I not talk today? But nevertheless, make sure that you know the weather and check every morning. It changes that fast. So our weather down here, like, it's kind of basically in the 60s, 70s all the time. But let me tell you, at the beginning and end of freshman year last year, it was like in the 100s. Like, I hated walking on campus like drenched in sweat. It was so gross, so make sure you are prepared. Also, in vlogs, in my Vlogmas vlogs from freshman year, I used to wear like gloves walking to class in the mornings because it was so cold, but I also get really cold like super easily, so just make sure you're prepared for how you deal with the weather. Number 6, you need to be okay with being alone. Be comfortable with yourself before worrying about anyone else. Be independent, especially when it comes to having relationships. Don't focus on them your first year. Just let things play out and see where it goes from there. For those of you already in a relationship, keep doing you. So I feel like this is something that's super important because I know people do get caught up, like, especially me, since I am more of a relationship person. Like, I don't like the whole hookup thing. Like, no. So if you are, then like you do you, because I don't judge. But I just think that freshman year is all about figuring out yourself. So I definitely put more of an emphasis on trying to find a relationship because I was like, oh, college, you know, like this is the time. But really everything comes like when it's supposed to come, and you just gotta go with the flow. So being okay with yourself is the first step, and just like being able to be by yourself in a dorm and like be with your roommate and just like have that is all you really need. Number 7, sickness spreads like a wildfire. Come with a fully packed first aid kit or sick kit. First, make sure you wash your hands a ton. Make sure to fill your kit with a thermometer, really helpful. Lots of Tylenol, Advil, and whatever you need. Cough drops will also come in handy, and please don't forget those Band-Aids. So a lot of things happen, like, you know, you get a cut, like bang your knee on the bed and start bleeding, which has happened to me before. I've also fallen off the bed. That was not fun. There's also the fact that once someone gets sick in your building, everyone's gonna get sick. So just make sure you stay cleanly, you stay sanitary, you drink lots of water, stay away from people that are sick. Make sure you have tissues in your dorm, because I can't even tell you how many tissue boxes I went through. Those things come in handy. I'm just saying, but just be prepared. Number 8, don't be unrealistic about how much money you have. Yes. Remember, you are on a college budget. Things are expensive. Now the time has come where you have to be responsible with your money. This is something I still need to figure out myself. So yeah, I kind of did a lot of shopping at the beginning of the year because I was like, oh my god, freshman year, I need to look cute and wear cute clothes. Okay, seriously, like I wear leggings so much, but I also don't, but I kind of do. But it depends, you know? So don't spend all your money on everything, just, you know, supplies, school, stuff you need. Sometimes it's okay to splurge, but not all the time. Number 9, Keurigs are a must in a dorm room. If you are a coffee lover like me, what? Coffee lover? What? This needs to be warmed up. If you are a coffee lover like me, you need a Keurig. If you love tea like me, you need a Keurig. Moral of the story, get a Keurig. Like, do we see the pattern here? Like, honestly, Keurig, best choice of my life. Claire and I use that every single day, morning and night. Just good purchase. Number 10, do not trust the laundry room. Again, only if you dorm. It will fail you time and time again. It will also get very crowded and you will have to wait forever for other people to come get their stuff. The machines will also break down every week, so be prepared. So I did talk about this in my dorm Q&A. I talked about this in my dorm Q&A, and basically sometimes the machines will break down and then you're waiting for only like a minimal amount of machines. So make sure that you are prepared. You get there right when they open. Okay, but now since I said that, everyone's gonna go right when they get there. Find a time that is good for you and just stick with it, and hopefully they have done a better job at keeping the machines maintained. Number 11, social media is not everything. Being social is. Social media doesn't define your life or how many friends you actually have. It's cool to be a part of it, but just remind yourself that there is an actual world out there beyond the screen. So I think this is something to like really take into consideration for freshman year, just because everyone is trying to meet like everyone, because you want to make those friends in college that are going to last you a lifetime. I know I have met some really true friends, and college is the place where you're going to meet those people. So definitely don't, like, yeah, social media is fun, but like don't put that strain or emphasis on it, especially like right as you're moving into college. Like, be out there, meet people, yes, live life. YOLO. Why? Okay. Anyways, no. 12, find fun things to do and be open to making lots of friends. Friends that when no one else will go to parties with you will be there to have a fun night. Friends that will wake up with you at 6 a.m. to go on a really cool hike. Friends that will make anything and everything fun. So definitely, just like I said, making friends, all a part of the college experience and dorming. So, you know, live it up. It's a fun time. Okay. 13, Netflix nights are okay. There isn't a need to go out every weekend. Sometimes you just need to stay in and relax, put on a movie, pop some popcorn, and save money by not paying for that Uber. You will pay for a lot of Ubers if you go out every weekend, so... You know, it's okay to have a night in. I definitely went out a lot freshman year just because I didn't in high school. I know that's more of a thing that's happening now where a lot of kids like go to parties and stuff in high school, but I was never that person, so... Freshman year, I definitely let loose. But I mean, even now, like, I still go out sometimes, but I don't think there's a need to go out every weekend. Like, you could have a fun time with your friends without even having to do that. So just keep that in mind when you want to go out or you don't, or you're debating or you don't know, you know. 14, Starbucks is a want, not a need. This relates back to the Keurig. I am obsessed with Starbucks, but I have learned to live without it for the most part. Instead, I buy the Keurig K-Cups that are the Starbucks brand. This way, I'm getting my Starbucks fill without spending tons of money. Okay, honestly, this one is more geared towards people that are obsessed with buying Starbucks and love Starbucks and coffee bean and Pete's and all of that. We have 2 Starbucks on campus, 1 coffee bean, and they sell coffee at the little like marts on campus, so there's a lot of coffee. Definitely don't spend your money all on that. I learned definitely from that. Thank you. 15, Greek life isn't all that it's cracked up to be unless you're into that. You can have so much fun without... Wow, okay, I'm so mean. You can have so much fun without the hassle of being in a sorority or fraternity. Personally, I'm not into being a part of a sorority, and I have made tons of friends and I've had so much fun without it. But if you're really into being a part of Greek life, it is something you should definitely explore. Okay, I don't know why I sounded like super negative in the first part. Oh my god, my leg is asleep. No! Wait, oh my god. No. Ah! Okay guys, I think I'm good now. So definitely, okay, I don't know why I was being so negative. The hassle of being, it's really like so up to you. That's why I don't want to do a video on explaining like the different sororities, the different fraternities, because it's all up to you. Like, it is solely based on what you feel, where you connect with, and if you want to join and you want to be a part of Greek life, because it does have so much to offer. So if you are interested, no. Cross out 15, no. Do it if you want, because it is fun. But if you don't want, that's okay too, because, you know, I'm not in it, so we can not be in it together, you know? What the frick am I doing? Okay, bye. 16, you don't have to join clubs. There's so many other things you can do to occupy your time. Don't get me wrong, clubs are so much fun, and it gives you the chance to be a part of something great, but it isn't something that is necessary or required. Make the decision for yourself whether or not you want to join. So this is kind of like Greek life too. Greek life and the sororities and fraternities are kind of like a club since they aren't that big on campus, but it just depends on what you're interested in. Find your niche? I think it's niche. Find your niche, what you're interested in, and stick with that. And if you want to explore new things, then feel free to try them out, because we have so much to offer, and college offers you so much like in itself. So, you know, find what's right for you and go for it like full force. 17, the dining halls will surprise you. In both good and bad ways. Let's just say I didn't know what kielbasa was until I came here, and now I'm vegan. I'm not telling you what kielbasa is, you're just gonna have to find out. Or you can look it up like right now, but that would spoil the fun. You know? No. 18. If your school is as big as mine, you probably will never go into half of the buildings around campus. There won't be a reason for you to go into a good amount of the buildings. They don't have to have that don't have anything to do with your major. But if you ever have some free time, I would recommend walking through them with some friends and making it an adventure. You never know what you're going to find. In my case, it was where they kept the cadavers. So let me say, I definitely spend a lot of time lower campus because that is where the design building is, and I am a design major. So I'm there a lot, and I don't really go up to upper campus because it's more of the liberal arts buildings, more of the science, math, all that fun stuff, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you want to check out the buildings, feel free to. I did a whole video with Jocelyn. I will link it down below, where we kind of went around, explored different buildings that we had never been into or just never really fully explored, and it was really fun. Like, we made a whole day, not day, but like whole couple hours out of it, and it was super fun, and I really enjoyed like seeing all the rest that the campus has to offer, because you know, you don't really go into those places unless you have like a class there. We're almost done, guys. Number 19, get a box fan for your dorm if you are living on campus. You won't know what real humidity is until it's 105 degrees outside and you are sitting in your room with all the windows open and all you have is a tiny clip-on fan that you got from Target for like $10. Me, wow, ow. Invest in a box fan, your life will be much easier and you will thank me for it. Definitely get a box fan. I'm not even kidding. Like, they're probably the best things in life for a dorm, and you can stick it. So there are some that you can get that are the right size for the window. I think they're all the right size. You just buy one, you know? You stick it right in the frame of the window and it just sits there and it's perfect and life. Some people actually got built-in air conditioning units in Parkside, and I was like, what? Like, is that not expensive? Like, I don't know. But I also was like, what am I gonna do with an air conditioning unit after college, after I dorm? So I just settled for my little fan from Target. And last but not least, number 20, when you are walking to and from class, there will be multiple vendors trying to hand you coupons, how do you say it, and other business cards that you will never use. Avoid them at all costs. If you engage in conversation, I can guarantee you will be late to class. It is not worth your time. Walk around them. Even if you have headphones in, they will still approach you. Trust me, just stay away. So seriously, there are so many people that just want to hand you flyers and stuff that you're never going to use in your entire life. This only happens at some parts around campus. I don't get bombarded as much as I did last year because at Brotman Hall is where they usually are, like around that area. So just make sure that if you're going to class, like seriously, like don't let them stop you. Just be like, swerve away from me, you know? You know. Okay guys, so that was it for reading all that long blog post. I definitely think most of the things I still agree with that I wrote, but some of the things I would change just because I have more knowledge about the school now and just everything from freshman year. And that was written probably more, it was more towards the end, obviously it was in March, but I still hadn't, you know, finished out the year, and definitely learned so much about college and life. So definitely check it out if you want to. If you don't, I just read it to you, so it doesn't matter, you know? And yeah, I mean, I thought it was fun. If you had fun listening to it, that was the point. So you know. I also thought I would end this video, well, okay, not really ending it because I have a couple more things to say, don't hate me, but I wanted to read one of the questions I got from you guys. So I'm going to pull it up on my laptop. Let's see. So, this was from the Insane Gravity. Username is right there with a capital N in the middle, so very nice. I have a question. What was your GPA, SAT, and the classes you took during high school to get into CSULB? Please reply. I really want to get into CSULB and I'm a junior and need to know if I'm on track and if I'm taking the right classes. I've only taken English, honors, blah blah blah. Okay, you guys don't need to hear this. actually I'll just read it to you. I've only taken English Honors 2 and AP Psychology for the Honors AP classes. Next year I'm taking AP World History and AP Bio. I have a 4.14 GPA from sophomore till now. Since CSUs only count 10th through 12th grade, correct me if I'm wrong. What do I need to do in order to have a high chance in getting into your college? Also, I haven't taken my SAT. I will take it during summer anyways. Thank you. So thank you for asking this question, because I feel like I haven't really talked about it that much, but I know a lot of juniors in high school are actually watching my videos, so shout out to you guys. Thank you. Like, why did I say that so gross? Seriously, what, 4.14 GPA? Holy crap. Mine was a 3.45 in high school, so hey. But it seriously does depend on what major you are going for. I know some majors don't require you to have a super high GPA. It depends on how impacted it is and how many people are actually applying for that major. Kin is a really big one because so many people are applying, because we were a really good school for kinesiology and physical therapy and all of that. So, oh, and also nursing, bomb. But I personally didn't have that high of a GPA, but for design, you know, you don't need that much math and science and all of that. So you are on a really good track. I do believe it's grades 10 through 12 that they count, so you are correct on that. And also, I know the SAT is actually now different. They grade it on a 1600 grading scale, I believe. That's like the highest grade. I actually had it when it was a 2400. And I took the SAT and the ACT. The ACT, I got a 27, which is more on the higher side, but not like super high. And then the SAT, I got a 1680 out of 2400, and I took it twice, and I did worse the last time, so 1680, not too bad, but also not super great. So I don't really think that the state schools look that much into those tests. They look more into your grades in your actual classes. In regards to your AP classes, you are taking so many, so good job. I seriously took AP Bio, AP Psych, Honors or Science, and AP English. And I took Honors English like all throughout high school and ended with AP. So really, I only took, okay, well, I took 3, but technically I only got credit for 2 because on my AP Psych test, I got 1, like a 1. Like, I seriously got a grade of 1 out of 5. Definitely think you are on track. You're doing everything great. I don't think it's something to stress out about, because why would you stress out about a GPA like that? So stay on track, keep your grades up. That's all that really matters. And don't freak out about the tests. Just make sure you're prepared. You go into it, and you can retake it if you want. But I mean, personally, like, I feel like it's like a one-time thing. But that's just me. I mean, everyone has their different ways of thinking about it and going about it. So that was a good question. Thank you so much for asking that. Also, thank you guys so much for asking all these questions. I love reading through your comments, all the sweet comments about my videos, and just like answering your guys' questions. Seriously, it fills my heart. Like, I love it. Like, I love helping you guys out, because college is stressful. Like, I know I keep saying that, but everyone goes into it like, oh my god, college. But seriously, it's not that bad. Don't freak out. Like, you're all gonna be fine. Like, it's good. I'm here. I'm going into my 3rd year next fall, or this upcoming fall, and I have gotten this far. So yes, I'm here to tell you it's gonna be okay. Also, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Seriously, the numbers just keep going up. That's not even why I joined YouTube at all, but just seeing you guys really engaged and like wanting to see more content, seriously, it just makes me so happy, because that's what I'm here for, to help you out, to make content for you guys that's going to help you, that's going to show you what college is about, what life after high school is about, and just getting really into that. In regards to more of next week's videos and upcoming up, I know some of you guys really want me to do story times, so I think I'm actually going to do a series of story times, because I do have a lot of stories, and I think I know what the first one's gonna be. It's actually kind of funny, but also like what the hell, you know? So I'm definitely going to be thinking of doing that. Comment down below if you guys really want a story time. Like, let me know. Also, any other requests for videos, please, please, please DM me on Instagram if you have any questions or video whatevers, and just put them down below in the comments. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you thought this video was a little entertaining and helpful, because I did go over things that I think you should know, 20 things before you start freshman year that I wish I knew. But some of them were kind of weird and not applicable, but are, so you know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!